Hello, I am Roving Rova, and I'm not even sure what the heck I'm gonna call this. So, I'm too lazy to do a gaming video today because I'm incredibly lazy, as you've probably figured out by my months of inactivity at a time. Was trying to do a song cover earlier, but that flopped. It's like I was doing it, but none of the takes were coming out right, and then I had to stop because reasons, and it's like, ugh. On top of that, I was supposed to go see someone today, but couldn't find the right address, and it's like now I'm. So I got bummed out over that. But this day, in other news, it's like I managed to cheer myself up with pizza and Mega Man, but it's like Mega Man X4 actually. I'm doing an Ultimate Armor playthrough as X just for funsies. Um, Again, I'm not sure what I'm gonna call this because I just felt like putting out some kind of video today. So it's like this is probably just gonna be like it's probably just gonna be like a few minutes of just incoherent rambling made up from whatever pops into my head. I currently, for whatever reason, because of the room I'm in, have a unicorn right next to my head. It's giving me the stink eye. But you ever have those moments, and this is a completely random segue, where you just like, even if you don't actually get paid for it, there's just jobs you do where you're just like, I don't get paid enough for this crap. It's like, you ever had a job like that? Honestly, by this point, if you've even made it this far into the video, I congratulate you on being able to handle incoherent rambling. But, one issue I faced recently, sorry I breathe out so much. It's probably irritating hearing that go straight into the mic. Yep, I just got messaged about something, gonna have to deal with that pretty soon. But, one thing I've noticed is I finally found out the perfect way to describe Therians because as much as I'm probably going to make my channel commit suicide by saying this, I'm one of those. Figured out the exact way for me to describe them to people with an outside view that doesn't sound completely insane. Well, it still sounds completely insane, but I mean, like, doesn't come off as bad. Which is basically animals in human bodies. But it's like the whole debate between teen wolves, furries, and Therians is they're not all the same thing, but at the same time, it's hard to state a case when there are people who can be two of these things. Or heck, there can be some that are all three. But basically, the way I describe those is teen wolves are a fashion statement, furries are a hobby, and Therians are a belief. Obviously, some of these descriptions can be interchanged, but like, you know what I mean. It's actually just kind of been just lazing around because that's what I do whenever I get bummed out by something. I'm seriously hoping that my friend is understanding enough to get the whole situation once I explain it, which that's a whole nother can of worms I'm not even looking forward to opening. On a plus note, it's still Saturday, so it means tomorrow isn't Sunday yet. Yeah, I'm dating this video. Whatever. Um, but it means that it's not quite time for Monday yet. Because probably well-known fact for people who know me, not so known fact because I don't state it all that often, but I despise Mondays with a burning passion. So it's like every time Monday rolls around, I just never want to do anything. Like throughout most of the school day, I'm more of a zombie than I already am most of the time. As you can tell from my videos, I sound like a zombie. And, yeah. Not even sure how long I should drag this out for. Because it's just like. Yeah, you know. In other news, been making progress on Shadow of the Colossus. I haven't really touched Eco yet. I just haven't gotten around to it, but I want to, because Eco seems like another really good game. And if I ever get a PS4, it's like there are some games I definitely want to go with, like especially some earlier launch titles, because some of those are pretty good. Namely Knack and Infamous Second Son, because I love Infamous. But I primarily want to get like obviously Devil May Cry 5 because I've made it apparent that I like Devil May Cry. Unless we're talking about Devil May Cry 2. Devil May Cry 2 can throw itself off a bridge. It's like they managed to take the coolest thing that was in that game, which was the Majin form, and make it a better executed gameplay mechanic in the fifth game. Like that's just how they roll in when it comes to Devil May Cry. I never minded the reboot actually. I wasn't big on the characters, but the gameplay was good enough to keep me engaged. So it's like yeah. Devil May Cry is a good game. I must sound so aggravating right now. Which, to be fair, most people think I am aggravating since I'm basically doing what I do all day long, which is just talk. Talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to pull this to a close because I'd be surprised if anyone was still watching at this point. This was just to get something out on the channel today because, laziness. But I've been Roving Rova. This has been whatever you want to call this. And I'll see you in the next video, which I haven't started writing for yet. Crap. Honestly, it's like I'm deep into my gacha series and I enjoy doing it, but it's like it's kind of disconcerting when I haven't even gotten into writing the next part. It's just like the editing that I actually put into, because it may seem simple, but there was a lot more editing that went into it than you might think. Just like shaving off certain bits at exact points to make it line up, and it's like that just kind of took it out to me. So I haven't started writing part 7, I think it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 7. I haven't started writing that yet. I just realized I was trying to do an outro segment and then I segued to a completely different topic. I'm gonna stop this before I segue into something else accidentally. I've been Roving Rova. Have a great day, everyone.